What's up, guys? This is Brad with Despite Fitness, and today I'm going to make a real short video and answer a question from Adam Johnson about the Cerberus figure 8 straps. He had a question about how to kind of set it up and how to use it, or at least how I do it. Having some feeling like the grip wasn't as secure as it could be, so I'll just demonstrate kind of what I do, and hopefully that'll help you guys if you have a set of the figure 8 straps for yourselves. So let's get into it. Alright, so for putting on the strap, this particular strap, the Cerberus strap, has the label there, so I usually just label out. That's how I put it on my wrist for both wrists. Label out. And then when I'm getting set, I just come under the bar like this, so the bar goes on, the strap goes under the bar, and put my wrist through the other hole. Then what I'll do is I'll put my hand purposefully wider than I intend on grabbing, and pull up to pull the strap tight, and then I'll just kind of rotate my arm down, and I'll just try to maintain pressure there. So I have pressure kind of against this part of my wrist right here, and then a nice secure grip. So there's no chance of that coming loose. Same thing, just gonna put my hand through, go wider than I would intend on actually holding, pull up and away from the bar, and then just kind of rotate over so that it maintains a good even pressure. And sometimes it takes a little guesswork just to make sure that you have your hands lined up. So maybe I have to loosen this one up, or just kind of use my hand to slide this right strap out, and then pull it tight again so that I have even grip between my left and my right hands. So now I'm all set for getting ready to pull, and I can pull, and all that pressure kind of sits on the inside of the wrist here, because as I pull that tension out this way, and then it pulls down, most of that pressure kind of sits right here. So hopefully that'll help you guys for your setup with the strap. I always just go double overhand. I haven't tried to do any alternating grip. I would imagine if I tried to do that, it'd be probably more or less the same thing, where I'm I don't know, where I set up kind of on the inside. So there you go. So you can set up like this if you're going to do an over-under, and then you just got to make sure that your hands are relatively even in terms of the pressure. So basically you just do the same thing for the over-under, and get some good tension. I will admit that the straps do feel a little bit different than your typical loop strap. I notice that sometimes with the loop strap, as I try to wind it in and get it real tight, and I can get some pain sometimes here if I wind those things up too much. I haven't had any pain or discomfort with using the Cerberus figure 8 strap, so I'm a big fan of the straps. If you have a slicker bar, you may have a harder time with that setup, and the strap may want to slide in. You might be able to put a little chalk on the bar, or put a little chalk on the strap, and then, like I said, pull up and away from the bar to get that strap nice and tight, and then just kind of rotate your hand over, and it should be able to grip, unless you have like some kind of a high gloss bar, which wouldn't really make sense anyway. Anyway, guys, I hope that helps. These are the Cerberus figure 8 straps, and that's how I use them for my setup. I hope the video helps, and yeah, we're gonna close it out now. Alright, so to close out the video, you guys can leave any comments or questions or anything else below. This video was because Adam Johnson left me a note and was wondering how I use the straps for my setup. So Adam, I hope the video helps. I also want to take a quick second and thank David Lucas, Adam Johnson, and Jake Kennedy for jumping into the channel fairly recently. Because of guys just like you, we're up to, I think, 102 subscribers right now. So we've crossed that triple-digit threshold that I've been really looking forward to cross. And so over the next day or so, I'm going to get my thoughts together and start producing the video on programming like I promised, where I'll do a full reveal of my program that I wrote for myself leading up to my March 25th meet, and just kind of go through and detail that. So hopefully that'll be something that you folks are interested in, and can give you an idea about how I set my programming, and hopefully strike up some conversation and some more dialogue between me and you about programming and hopefully give you some ideas. Anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. Please remember, like, share, subscribe, share the video with friends that are strong and are like lifting that you know and I don't. And I appreciate all the support, guys. It means a lot. Lastly, I just real quick wanted to say, my thoughts are going out to Andy Huang, a good buddy of mine who was competing in the U.S. Open today, and looks like he might have hurt his left quad. So, Andy, thinking about you, man. I hope you have a speedy recovery. And I know there were some other lifters in that meet that got hurt as well. So I hope all those guys have a fast recovery and can get back at it as fast as possible. Remember, guys, anytime we get under the bar, we're taking our chances, and sometimes we get hurt, and you got to find a way to kind of carry on. So whatever your limitations are, wherever your injuries are, whatever it is you think you can't do, train to spike, and we'll see you out there, guys.